Okay, I think we're live, and I hope we're live. Welcome and congratulations, you are first. Right now we have 3 severe thunderstorm warnings in effect, all in different parts of the United States. Yeah, I don't expect you to stay in marginal, but you could see some gusty winds, but I really don't think you'll see any severe damaging winds. You could see winds up to maybe like 50 miles an hour. This severe thunderstorm warning north of Fort Lauderdale expires in 1 hour and 1 minute for 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail. It looks like there is some broad rotation with the Idaho cell. Yeah, tornado possible. Most of the tornadoes tonight will be in Illinois and Indiana, if they do happen. We had one confirmed one already. There is some broad rotation down here, around Robinson, Illinois. It usually takes people a while to realize I'm live. Usually takes about 15 minutes or so. Right now my main concerns will be the Illinois and Idaho one, tornado-wise. And we've had lots of flash flooding in the Midwest. We have a severe thunderstorm warning in Mississippi. Hello, dog. We'll wait for the severe thunderstorm warning to load in Mississippi. So right now we have severe thunderstorm warnings in 4 different parts of the United States. This one might take a while to load in. Oh, wait, I'm looking at Alabama, not Mississippi. Okay, yeah. Ping pong size hail with how it's looking. I'm not seeing any super damaging wind gusts, maybe 50 to 55 miles an hour, but I'd say hail is most likely the main threat for the Mississippi cell. Yeah, I'm going to have to go back and forth between 4 or 5 different locations as these storms progress. We are currently receiving more reports of flooding across parts of the Midwest. I don't think Arthur will become a hurricane. I'd say there's like the smallest chance ever of that happening, like a 1% chance or less. I do think it'll stay a tropical storm, a high-end tropical storm. It'll get close to hurricane status, but not quite. And it looks like it may also affect Bermuda as it turns. It's not looking likely at all. Very, very low chance. And if it were to become a hurricane, it would only maintain those Category 1 winds for a very short period of time. Our concerns tornado-wise, again, Illinois and Idaho. Right now we have a severe thunderstorm watch in Illinois going into Indiana. As SPC, the SPC has a slight risk highlighted with a 5% tornado, 15% wind, and no hail for Illinois. And tomorrow's outlook, we do have 2% tornado probabilities for Ohio and Kentucky, with 5% wind probabilities and 5% hail probabilities for Montana and Florida. One other thing to point out is in the day 4 outlook, we do have a 15% highlighted, if it didn't, okay, there. 15% highlighted for Montana through the Dakotas, through Wyoming, Nebraska, and far northern Colorado, where we could definitely see a slight risk in day 3. But let's go back to the radar. This one rotation's breaking up a little bit, but it's still there. In Idaho, same situation. And for those of you who did not know, we had one confirmed tornado already in Illinois with a potential TDS signature, tornado debris signature. Yeah, we could have an enhanced for day 4, but I'm thinking it's going to be slight for day 3. And right now it looks like damaging winds and very large hail will be the main threats, but we can't rule out tornadoes. Today is similar situation to yesterday, last night, with Arklatex. Earlier in the day, the SPC only had a slight risk for a 5% tornado chance, just like yesterday, but they upgraded the wind chance to 15%. But right now we have 4 severe thunderstorm warnings. Idaho and Illinois I'm most concerned about, as these lines of Storm Evansville. But as yesterday, no strong tornadoes expected, mainly brief, weak tornadoes. But we already have one confirmed tornado with possible debris. Northwestern Indiana. I believe so. I do think the chance is still there, but it's lower than it was originally forecasted. But the chance is still there for you. If we look at the SPC, Northwestern Indiana is in slight with a 5% tornado risk. I do think that risk is slightly lower than a 5%, but still enough to keep that 5% in there. But as I said earlier, strong tornadoes not expected, mainly brief weak ones. So right now I'll probably be paying attention to the Illinois one unless something else happens elsewhere. More reports of flooding are coming through. Yes, it has, I think. A lot better. Let's quickly check back on the Idaho one. Yeah, rotation breaking up a little. Looks like it'll probably transition to damaging winds, more damaging winds. Yes, I am almost at 340 subscribers. Live streaming has been really helping me gain subscribers. So that's nice. My goal is to get to 500 before 2020 ends, which is like, what, 11 months? No, I can't do math. A couple months before the end of 2020. I haven't had to use my brain in a very long time. Okay, bye. Yeah, spotters all over Illinois are reporting water flooding completely over streets, mainly in this flash flood warning that we have that includes Chicago. Ooh. That's something to watch. Northwest of Wilmington. Yeah, that looks like it could potentially produce a tornado at some point if it maintains itself. Yeah, there's lots of little notches of rotation. Just quickly checking back on the Idaho. Yeah, it's still the same. They extended the severe thunderstorm warning down here. Looks like damaging winds. Tornado possible, damaging winds 60 miles an hour going into Indiana in the direction of Bloomington. Looks like damaging winds potentially 55 to 60 miles an hour are happening with this storm and broad rotation. And if you guys were wondering, I don't know how long I'll live stream today. As per usual, I never know how long I'll live stream. And the same situation happened yesterday. At the end of the stream yesterday, I called it. I said there was going to be a tornado right when I ended the stream, and sure enough, there was another confirmed tornado right when I ended the stream. So that's just my luck. I kind of do some broad rotation up here too. Let's go back over here. This one has me moderately concerned. Yeah, there could be a potential brief weak tornado northwest of Wilmington. Are there any spotters over there? Yes, there are. Hopefully they can confirm something if it were on the ground. But most tornadoes today will be rain wrapped. So if you are in a tornado warning, don't wait to see the tornado. Just get in your basement, because odds are you will not see the tornado. Looks like there's lots of flooding 4 miles south of Plainfield, Illinois, wherever Plainfield is. I think it's... no, that's not there. I have no idea where it is. I assume it's in the flash flood warning. It's south of Aurora. Isn't that up here? Yeah. Yep, there's Plainfield. Yeah, we're getting lots of reports of flash flooding in Plainfield, and if we look at the... they've already got lots of water, rain, so it's going to be tough on them to get even more. Yeah, it looks like that area already received up to 3 inches of snow. What in my... 3 inches of rain. Not snow. That would be catastrophic if it was snow. Going back to this one, I can confirm to you right now there is no snow happening. But broad rotation still exists in the storm going through Robinson and Sullivan, Indiana. Robinson, Illinois, and Sullivan, Indiana. Going into the Idaho one. Yeah, very broad. Going to Potlatch, Idaho. And the Mississippi. Damaging winds, large hail over Walthall. But again, main concerns Illinois, Indiana, and maybe Idaho. If you haven't already, please like the stream, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this. Get this out to as many people as possible. If we can get a better look at it. Looks like there is broad rotation, but it looks like there will probably be about 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts with penny to quarter-sized hail. We'll have to wait for that to load in. Hi, Jefferson. We're gonna wait for this one to load in. Yep, there it is. 43 minutes, 1 inch hail, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Spotter reported a brief weak tornado 1 mile to their south, 3 miles north-northwest of Lake of the Woods, Illinois. I do not know where that is. Lake of the Woods. Sounds like a small town somewhere. I mean, it could be this that I pointed out earlier. 3 miles northwest of Lake of the Woods. Yeah, I don't know where Lake of the Woods is. Yeah, right now I'm in a flood warning and flood watch in southeast Wisconsin. I want to know where the woods place is in Illinois. The city about like 10 to 20 miles east of me, Milwaukee, got like 4 inches of rain. Lake of the Woods, Illinois. I'm gonna look that up. Lake of the Woods, Illinois. I need to know where this is. 2,900 people. Yeah, that's nice information, but where is it? And Champaign. Wait, how close is it to Indiana? It's like over here, kind of. More south. Hello, Illinois? Are you going to show bigger cities? Oh my god. I don't think we'll see a tornado warning unless it gets more confirmed. It was farther south than I thought it was. Yeah, it looks like there's Lake of the Woods. There's a report. Yeah, it looks like there may have been a tornado, but it looks like it would have been extremely weak. Yeah, looks like there may have been one on the ground. It did not undergo a tornado warning. So, yeah. Yeah, we're getting more reports of flash flooding. We have a mesoscale discussion in Florida. I'll see if I can pull that up for you. Watch unlikely. Sporadic damaging wind threat possible through the evening hours. Watch not likely. 5%. Limited coverage. Oh, tornado warning in Louisiana. Well, another day we have a tornado warning outside of the tornado threat. Radar indicated pea-sized hail. Definitely looks like there may be a tornado on the ground in Louisiana. Southern Louisiana. Expires in 23 minutes. So take cover if you live in the path of it. We're going to see if there's any TDS with this. Oh. Well, unfortunately, why am I doing this? Okay, there. Unfortunately, it may be picking up debris. So, take cover if you live in the path of this tornado warning. This rather unexpected tornado warning that occurred hundreds of miles outside the actual tornado threat expected for today. That's just to show you tornadoes can happen even with no highlighted risk from the SPC. So no matter what risk you're in, even if you don't have any tornado risk highlighted by the SPC, you still have less than a 2% chance it's not non-zero. So we'll definitely have to watch this one. Looks like it may be breaking up slightly, but by the looks of the correlation coefficient, there may have been a tornado on the ground picking debris up. But it does look rather weak. So many unexpected things. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, share this. So, yeah, it looks like there was a possible tornado on the ground over there in Louisiana. We'll have to pay attention to other places too. And also trying to pay attention to Twitter so I can get the warnings before RadarScope can. Yeah, more and more flood reports keep coming in for Illinois and southeastern Wisconsin, with multiple roads underwater. So yeah, that's interesting. A tornado warning happened far outside the SVC, what the SVC highlighted. It did look very weak though, and it looks like it's about to dissipate. But I could be wrong, we're going to have to wait for a couple more scans. Severe thunderstorm warning continues in Indiana, right over here. Same hazards as it was before. Possible tornado, damaging winds, and small hail. So we're going to have to watch this one for a possible tornado as well, as rotation is definitely there. So we have lots of places to pay attention to right now. This one looks like it may be dissipating shortly. Let's check back on the Idaho one. Yeah, it looks like large hail and some damaging winds main threat up there. So we'll just keep a radar loop here going. Okay. Yeah, we have lots of places to watch today. And we are getting continued reports of flooding. Yeah, lots of reports of flooding today. Let's just quickly check back on this tornado warning. Yeah, looks like it's most likely dissipated right now. But still stay in your basements until it's canceled. Another tornado warning, including Louisiana, could be for this one. I'm not 100% sure, because it was showing some rotation earlier, unless it's a continuation of the other one. But I think it might be this one. Could be wrong, though. We'll have to wait for it to load in. Or it could be this one. We'll have to see. Yep, it is that one. 2 tornado warnings outside what the SPC highlighted. That just shows you tornadoes can happen outside what the SPC highlights. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, like the stream, share it. Looks like tornado is right around here. Pretty tight coupling. I'm going to highlight it. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell if there is debris. At least I think that's where it is, from what I can tell. Yep, expires in 14 minutes. Radar indicated. So take cover. That's 2 tornado warnings in Louisiana outside what the SPC highlighted. So that's eventful down there. Yeah, I do think this is the tornado, yeah. Right there. Very tight coupling. Colorado got a report of quarter-sized hail. We could see that go severe storm warned. So these are definitely concerning. However, they do look brief and weak. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep an eye on those. Rotation still broad here. Idaho severe storm warning canceled. May still be on the ground in southern Louisiana as it moves into the ocean. Another tornado warning in Louisiana. Wow, 3 tornado warnings in Louisiana. It says in Louisiana. Looks like a possible tornado there. Wow. What's happening right now in Louisiana is probably going to be more active than what happens in the Midwest tonight. Wow. 3 tornado warned storms at once and a general thunderstorm risk. I think it is radar indicated, I think. Yeah. And there are very few spotters out here, so we might not be able to get any of these confirmed right now. Huh. Who knew? Tornado warning in Illinois. Right there. Yep, definitely a possible tornado entering Lawrenceville. So take cover if you live in Lawrenceville, in Illinois. Radar indicated quarter-size hail. Most likely rain-wrapped. So don't wait to see it. Doesn't look like any debris, but still take cover. This is our 5th tornado warning of the night, I think. We already had one confirmed tornado in Illinois. But meanwhile, we have 3 tornado warnings in Louisiana. One tightly coupled up here. They do look like they're expected to remain over rural areas, but tornado warning. So Illinois and other portions of the Midwest can expect a few brief, weak tornadoes that may only last a couple of seconds. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. It helps the channel a lot, so I don't see the point in not subscribing, especially if you do like weather content. Yeah, it looks like we might have an extension. Well, not an extension. A special marine warning issued for this one, if it can maintain itself more. This one, still 3 possible tornadoes on the ground. Looks like this one might get canceled. But then we have the one in Illinois, going right through Lawrenceville. So 4 tornado warnings at once right now. Okay, National Weather Service just continued my flood warning that I'm in right now. I'm gonna have to see what that says shortly. Oh, that's the hail report in Colorado. Yeah. Yep, there's a special marine warning. Water spout possible, 49 knot wind gusts. Oh, we should see the threat kicking off a little more in Illinois and Indiana within the next hour or so. I think this is the 3rd straight day of me live streaming. So we're gonna have to wait and see if we get any more warnings. But yeah, Louisiana just got pretty active right now with 3 tornado warnings at once. If you haven't already, please like the stream, subscribe, share it with people. Where in Ohio? It depends where in Ohio. But right now, Ohio is not expected to receive any tornadoes today, or tonight, I should say. But tomorrow, this green region here in Ohio, going from southern Ohio towards northern Ohio on the western side, is in a 2% risk for tornadoes right now. So your better chance for tornadoes in Ohio would be tomorrow, but far northwestern Ohio does have a 2% risk right now. Looks like possible tornado may be dissipating hopefully before it hits the Quincy. And this one is going to move out into the Gulf. No problem. Yeah, that was weird. We have 3 tornado warnings in Louisiana. New severe thunderstorm warning was issued in Illinois and Colorado. We got neither of them right now. We just got the Colorado one, south of Trinidad. And unfortunately, I don't think we can get too great of a view. But it looks to be large hail related. Yeah, potentially up to golf ball sized hail. But the warning does say quarter size and 60 miles an hour. But expect up to golf ball sized hail. And there's a severe thunderstorm warning in Illinois, south of Lawrenceville. Mainly for damaging winds, 60 miles an hour, and penny sized hail. Right now, it doesn't look like we'll get any more tornado warnings right now. That can easily change in the next couple minutes, though. A severe thunderstorm warning does continue in Florida, mainly for damaging wind gusts. And for those of you who don't know, we do have a 15% severe risk highlighted for portions of Montana, the Dakotas, Wyoming, northern Colorado, and parts of Nebraska in their Day 4 outlook. Right now we're just waiting for any more warnings to be issued. Did we get another warning? No. Tornado warning continues in Illinois. Radar indicated quarter-sized hail. So they're just narrowing down the warning. So a tornado may still be on the ground in Illinois. It's in effect for Russellville and Burge. Yep, there we go. Narrowed down a little more. It definitely still looks like there is a possible tornado on the ground. It does look weak though, but still get in your basement. Any kind of tornado can cause damage. Right now I'm not seeing any new warnings. Okay, there we go. In Indiana, severe thunderstorm warning, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts, penny-sized hail. We have it right here for this tornado warning storm as it enters into Indiana. What's your question? Tomorrow it does depend on a lot of things. If it's upgraded to a slight risk tomorrow, I'll probably live stream. It does depend on the storms and the timing. But right now we have a marginal risk. If that does get upgraded to a slight, I'll probably stream. But it does depend on timing. If it's too early in the day, I won't. We could see another tornado warning in Louisiana. West of Alexandria. Right over here. Oh yeah. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on what person you are, we'll probably see, yep, there it is. There it is. The tornado warning just came through. It's radar indicated penny-sized hail. There it is. You do see the tornado right here. It doesn't look like it's picking up debris, but that can change. So another tornado warning in Louisiana. Yeah, if they come in during the afternoon and evening, I'll probably live stream. If it gets upgraded to a slight risk. It looks like a tornado may still be on the ground going towards Russellville. So we might see an extended tornado warning if it keeps up. There are lots of places to go back and forth right now. Thank you. Let's just check back on the Louisiana one. Yeah, possible tornado. 2 possible tornadoes, I should say. And then 1 possible. Let's see if there's any new warnings. Severe thunderstorm warning, including Russellville. Yep, we just got that. 60-mile-an-hour winds, quarter-sized hail, tornado possible. Right now, 8 million people are in a flash flood warning in the Chicago metro area in this whole green box. Severe thunderstorm warning continues in Colorado, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail. Right over here. It's going to be kind of hard to tell because it's entering a radar hole. This tornado warning storm will move northeast towards Oaktown, so just be prepared in case a tornado warning is reissued or extended. Now let's check again if we have any new warnings. Tornado warning continues in Louisiana. Right here. I believe they just expired the tornado warning in Illinois. There, so since we'll just check these now. Looking at rotation for this one, still possible tornado on the ground northwest of Woodworth, Louisiana. And possible tornado going over to Quincy soon. So right now we have 2 tornado warnings, both in Louisiana. Not seeing any new warnings right now. Possible tornado still on the ground northwest of Woodworth. And that is currently our only tornado warning at this moment. Can anybody hear me? Okay, good. Now we might have a second possible tornado west of Turkey Creek. So we're gonna have to watch that one. Very weird how all the tornadoes are happening outside what was actually expected as forecasted by the SPC. A mesoscale discussion was issued when the stream crashed. I'll pull that up real quick. Yeah, the SVC is sometimes right, but it's always better to look at models more. And tornadoes can happen in any risk too. We've even had tornadoes happen in no risks. They weren't even in a general thunderstorm. There's a mesoscale discussion. Threat for isolated damaging wind and a brief tornado will persist through 01Z. And 01Z is 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Primarily a damaging wind threat, but a tornado or two cannot be ruled out there. Woodworth could potentially be producing debris. Potentially. So take cover if we live in this tornado warning. Daylight savings time messes the Zulu time up. So 00Z with the daylight saving time stuff is 7 p.m., but without it, I believe it's 8 p.m. I think they should really just stick to one time and not do Zulu time, but, you know, you have to be fancy with everything. Yeah, I wish we didn't do that either. Yeah, definitely looking like a potential tornado west of Woodworth. Yeah, definitely some possible debris. Flash floods are continuing throughout much of the area. Yeah, they should stick to something like that. Let's see if there's any new warnings. No, I don't think so. Yeah, no new warnings as of right now. So we'll continue to watch this tornado warning. Yeah, it's very difficult. Tornado warning including the Quincy again. They canceled it and then they reissued it. Definitely a possible tornado. Yep, there it is again. So take cover if you live in the path of any tornado warning storm. I used to have one for this channel, but it was just too much to pay attention to. And it really didn't get far. I'm not the greatest at managing Discord servers. I may make one for this channel in the future. But I'm not planning on it right now. Yeah, Woodworth just missed a direct hit from this potential tornado. Yeah, right now I use Twitter and YouTube. Yeah, the DeQuincy tornado is harder to see than the Woodworth. Yeah, I agree. Let's just quickly check back in on Indiana and Illinois. Yeah, it looks like it's transitioning into a damaging wind threat, but we cannot rule out another tornado. Mesoscale discussion for Louisiana was just issued. I use an app on my iPad called IBIS Paint X. If that's what you're asking on how I make my graphics for some of my videos. Watch unlikely 20% potential for a brief weak tornado will continue for the next 1 to 2 hours. The potential for a brief weak tornado will persist for the next 1 to 2 hours as storms move southward. Given the low probability for multiple tornadoes, a watch is not expected. Yes, I am on Spotter Network. So it looks like Louisiana might have more tornadic activity than Illinois and Indiana today. Anybody new here, please like the stream, subscribe. Share it. Because it does clutter it up a little bit. I do look at them sometimes, but it does clutter it up just a little bit. I do have my Spotter Network account linked with RadarScope. As you can see, I can make a spotter report here. We do have a couple spotters around these tornadoes. 3 of them up here and 1 of them was down here. Nice. Right now, no new warnings for right now. Yes, I do. I do think that's one of the plans of mine that I could potentially do. Just in my free time, really. Looks like a possible tornado still on the ground south of Woodworth. And as for the DeQuincy one, it really doesn't look like much right now. Probably going to have another tornado warning or two in Louisiana today. Tornado warning continues in Louisiana for this one. The one I'm looking at right now. It's still radar indicated with penny-sized hail possible. Looks like it may be breaking up a little bit though. They cut it down to exclude this part. If you are new to the stream, subscribe, like, share. Sharing this doesn't hurt anybody. I do think they'll cancel the DeQuincy one again. Yeah, they updated the tornado warning here south of Woodworth. Potential tornado may still be on the ground. Right now, this one is my main concern in Louisiana. For right now, unless something soon. There are 2 weak areas of rotation in Illinois right now. Let's just quickly look at that. Is just one of them. Yeah, it does look like there's multiple areas of weak rotation in Illinois and here. My area has a flood warning as well. It's supposed to reach about 7 feet before tomorrow. I'm in Wisconsin, if you're asking me. Looks like there might not be a tornado on the ground, but still heed the warning. More flash flood warnings being issued towards northern Illinois, including the Chicago area, that already received in the Chicago metro area over 2 inches of rain. Oh, let me just play a quick loop here. I'm not seeing any new warnings. Tropical Storm Arthur Advisory 5A just came out. Arthur's outer rain bands are skirting the North Carolina coast right now. The 21st to 30th. Let's just quickly check Cape values right now. But it is kind of far out, but I do see some potential, especially for the plains. Let's see if they updated this graphic just now. I think they did, yeah. Tropical Storm Arthur is going to make a very close landfall for the North Carolina coast as it moves towards the direction of Bermuda. So Bermuda may be affected as well with a subtropical storm. I don't expect this to become a hurricane, but there's a small possibility. And yes, I am getting rain right now. It just stopped, but it's about to continue. Is there any new warnings? Yeah, we're getting major flood reports in Illinois, with numerous roads impassable. So that's a definite problem. And it looks like there is most likely no longer a tornado on the ground there, but still stay in your basement until the warning is canceled. But once those are canceled, we'll have no more severe warnings, no more severe thunderstorm warnings and tornado warnings unless something changes. If you are new to the stream, please subscribe, like the stream, share it if you like. We're 2 subscribers away from 340. I'll probably end the stream soon, unfortunately. But if there is a slight risk tomorrow, there is a tropical storm warning. I will stream tomorrow if there is a slight risk. There are tropical storm warnings for parts of coastal North Carolina as the tropical storm Arthur nears the coast there. Right now, wind speed probabilities for tropical storm force winds are about 20 to 50%. higher chances the farther on the coast you are. And 50 knot wind speed probabilities. The extreme eastern North Carolina coast has a 5 to 10% chance to see 50 knot winds, with currently no chance of any hurricane force winds. They could also see 2 to 4 inches of rain. Now, I'll probably end the stream in about 15 to 20 minutes, probably. And they'll probably end up canceling that tornado warning, and we won't have anything going on for right now. I would say the bigger threat is flash flooding, especially for northern Illinois, where we have 2 flash flood warnings overlapping each other, with numerous people having to be rescued. And even my house is flooding too, in my backyard and street. So let's just, even though this is about to get canceled, let's just still watch it. Yeah, we did get a lot of tornado warnings. Northeast Arkansas. Let me just quickly check the SVC. I don't think you are expecting much. Yeah, depending on where you are in northeastern Arkansas. If you're just on that little dark green part there, you are in a marginal risk for wind. But you'll likely see general thunderstorms with maybe some wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour. But that will be a localized thing. If you are new to the stream, please subscribe, like, share, even though this is ending in 15 minutes or so, or less. Yep, that tornado warning was canceled. We do have a special marine warning in Illinois, northeastern Illinois, Lake Michigan. Wind 34 knots or greater. For North Carolina, Right now, you're expected to receive general thunderstorms if you live in coastal North Carolina. Tomorrow, if you live in this dark green region, you could see some damaging winds in day 3, general thunderstorms. And depending on where you live in North Carolina, you could see some tropical storm force winds and heavy rain, as there are tropical storm warnings in effect for parts of coastal North Carolina. We got another flood report here, I think, yeah. Looks like there's yard flooding, 6 inches in depth in Wisconsin, with even more reports down in Illinois. Yeah, hopefully there is no more tornadoes for Jonesboro and other areas hit. Right now, no severe thunderstorm warnings or tornado warnings are in effect. Seems like we had more action in Louisiana and a general thunderstorm risk than in Illinois and Indiana and a slight risk. So that's fun. We can quickly check the lightning map. Of course I have it closed out. Oh yeah, these are all the current lightning strikes that are happening in the last 30 minutes. Seems like most of the lightning is staying from Mississippi through Illinois, Indiana, with maybe some in Chicago. So let's just go back to the radar. Now let's just quickly look at where spotters are. Whole bunch of them in Illinois and Indiana. They were probably hoping for a tornado event. But meanwhile, people in Louisiana got to see a couple of tornadoes, more than Illinois. However, Illinois did get a observed tag on one of the tornado warnings, and Louisiana didn't. So we know at least one confirmed tornado was in Illinois. And I wouldn't be surprised to see if more are confirmed in Louisiana. We have a severe thunderstorm warning in Alabama, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail. I'm probably going to end the live stream very shortly, in about 4 minutes or so. Yeah, it looks like damaging winds up to 60 miles an hour with this one, and large hail up to the size of quarters. Yeah, right now there is no tornado warnings in effect. I'm going to end the live stream here. I know it was short, but I'll probably live stream again tomorrow if we can get a slight risk. So, please make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment if you want when this is posted. I'll always have all my live streams uploaded on my channel in case you want to look back at them again. But goodbye, and see you in the next video or live stream.